My principal and Dr. Mohammed Chowdhury, MSCOO7 version. Thank you very much, Sir Elon Musk, for prize, and thank you very much, Sir Mark Zuckerberg for prize. Also, thank you very much, Sir Jeff Bezos, for policy. Thank you very much, Sir Bill Gates, for supporting him. I am Dr. Mohammed Chowdhury, the MSCOO7 version. All of them I fan of them, you know that. Those name I also I as per I know good sense of humor. As per I know. Allah is not. Thank you very much. Thank you very much all of them for supporting her. Now my friend supporter. Thank you very much, my friend supporter. Also, economical field science will play vital role all over the world. Now my friend supporter. Dr. Hans Tinker. Okay, I salute my 20 solicitor. Medical science. What is science? Science is anything, any matter, any event, any problem, any occurrence can solve by logic, document, database, mathematics, that is science. What is medical science? Medical science is the branch of science education. Try to describe, elaborate about one and only creator, Allah. That is tough. That is tough. Human medical science describe, elaborated of creation like human creation like Homo sapiens, mankind. And those are good human, you try to give them excellent. Those are excellent time for character human. In case of knowledge, in case of creator virtuous, in case of good virtuous. Good virtue come from creator, bad virtue come from devil. And who is devil? Who creation? Think about negative thinking, negative say, negative work. And day negligence reduce, go to the up. Go to below 33, automatical death code alive. Then go to the 33, die. The auto death code fit in our genome system. Who fit that? One and only K2DL. What is the reason? Because in case of human gene, if come devil, that is not fair. That is the reason. In possibility, those who human, who gene possibility, those are suffer the character disorder, dangerous character disorder like rape, murder, theft, blackening, rape, gay, lesbianism, vegetarian, animal sex, that kind of human. Then sexual crime after marriage, not correct that. Then before marriage, after marriage correct, no problem. Then sexual harassment, etc. Then interest, gambling, cheating, humor, corruption, bad addiction like heroin, cocaine, affing, ganja, yaba, higher percentage of alcohol. Then bad animal might be without danger situation, on generally dead, unburied animal. And in case of drug addiction, that is also correct. In case of corruption, that is also correct. If you corrupted 1 crore, give to 10 crore or 2 crore, or 1 crore 20 lakh, or 1 crore 5 lakh, may be correct. But how much you given, that much correct you character, negligence, and say sorry, correct as well. In case of corruption, cheating, humor, give the, you say the humor any good human, then you give, say sorry and give money. If you have not money, say sorry. In your Google, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I also say sorry if I do anything wrong with any human. You know that I am also creation suffer character disorder. Not excellent type of creation. Good, bad, ugly creation you can judge by my worksheet, not work. And who I am, what I am, doesn't matter. What I say, what I think, what I do, that is good for all creation. Also as a creation like me, good for me, that is fact, that is matter. And in case of not only me, any creation, what he or she do, that is good for all creation, no problem. I have no problem cordially accept that. and try to do that if I have capability, not beyond my capability. And medical science is the branch of science. In that science, those are doctor and research about that, you can win Nobel Prize. Sir Alfred Nobel discovered dynamite. Then hot inventor discovered dynamite. But if medical science field, physics, chemistry, in case of subject selection, medical science, physics, chemistry is the value. What is the reason? There is a world-known prize, Nobel Prize. That is the reason. And somebody argue debate about Nobel Prize, that is not fair. All over the world, well-known prize that. If that other prize maintain that accuracy, like Nobel Prize, not. If maintained, then you can say that we are maintaining that better than you. With proven, not what. Now also I read in Dead Plus Dead Christian Society. Think good say good do good. Positive positive part. Henry Donan, the establishment of Dead Plus Dead Christian Society. And show humanity like medicine, other natural climate, disaster, other plants. Now my friend medical science. Medical science class. You first try to raw material of human. We know that unit of human is cell. From single cell, if artificial culture media, we take a sperm and ovum and give nutrition, and we found the test tube baby. From test tube baby in natural method, by food, glucose, oxygen, essential amino acids, and milk in case of baby, neonate, infant, children, we found the human adult. Without sperm ovum, we can do that? No. We all are creation through. Without sperm ovum, we cannot do that. If you go to the other policy, why animal sex is not? In case of animal sex, you know that there is a chance of other sapiens right there. Animal sex. Every sin have a logic with mathematical. For example, rape, murder, terrorism, blackmail, rape, psychosexual disorder like gay, lesbianism, bestiality, animal sex. Bestiality, the meaning is animal sex. You know that. If you do that, animal sex, zoonotic disease or those animals suffer that disease, that come you genome. Your character disorder also come for you. Virus bacteria, unknown virus bacteria come from that animal to you. In case of unbalanced animal, they are not suitable for you. Suffer the chance of suffer of autoimmune disease without danger situation, and suffer of congenital chance of autoimmune disease, chance of other disease. And for example, chance of other disease. But if you are utilize other animal blood serum for vaccine purpose, in case of that vaccine purpose, valid animal is more suitable. If you go to the other animal, no problem, but hot when necessary by doctor prescription. And otherwise, there is that there is a chance of allergic reaction, other thing. The unit of human cell. What is the unit of cell? What is the unit of cell? In case of DNA, you call the human DNA is unit of cell. Okay, but human DNA, what thing? In nucleus, what happens in nucleolus and nucleus? And what do nucleus olus? Reversible in cell injuries occur. Irreversible, you go to the mitochondria lost the cell, that is reversible in cell injury. Mitochondria is already lost, then injured, then it go to the mitochondria remain until that cell injury is reversible cell injury. If mitochondria is hampered, powerhouse is not remain in cell, now cell activity loss, then reversible cell injury transferred to irreversible cell injury. That is tough to correct. How irreversible cell injury correct? Already one cell is injured, then necrose, then die, but there is a system, automatically cell regeneration system. For example, liver, cut the liver, 2/3, for automatically regeneration system. Okay, fine. Or other organ or other thing. That is the immune system create to feed our body, immune system, and cell capability. And how irreversible cell injury correct? By medical science. For example, you take a microcell, from that this cell is suffer from cell injury like mitochondrial loss injury. You take mitochondria from other cell. For example, mitochondria, how much mitochondria? 200 or 300 or as usual normal cell or 1200? No. 200 or 300, 400. Okay, fine. For example, 200 to 300. You take the 100 mitochondria, give that cell. Induced cell, microcell. And that now is nucleus is intact, mitochondria loss, mitochondria found that cell. After found injection, you know that culture by cell culture media. Give the mitochondria, you can correct the irreversible cell injury to now cell can survive. Cell have powerhouse and ATP produce. And by ATP, sodium and potassium can pump and cell ionic balance and also activity work. Give the nutrition of the cell culture media. How reversible injury correct? Irreversible injury correct in medical science. Now you judge in case of medical science field. Medical science field, am I medical scientist or stupid or nonsense or doctor or other? I do not need designation. But without designation, you will not know that. I am representative of Dr. MSCOO7. For example, I not utilize that man. I give that thesis policy now. How irreversible cell injury correct? If cell culture media it correct, that is enough. That is enough, I think, for medical scientists. That is enough. You no need to other creations say. You see that cell culture media. I know to see the cell culture media. There is a fair diagnostic complex where I go. Dr. Mohammed sit down. The fair diagnostic complex. Dr. MSCOO7, registration number person 75,995. There is a lab. I go to the. I no need to go to the lab. You see that, then you say. Thank you very much. That is enough for medical scientists. That policy, I think enough. Still now irreversible injury not correct. Today is enough. Next day. Thank you very much. What is the unit of cell? Upset DNA. No, DNA. In cell membrane. What is that cell membrane? In cell membrane there is a phospholipid, amino acid. And there is a similarity of atom, also dissimilarity. Bio dot, human dot, or human dot. What say dot? The meaning of bio dot of human. For example, nucleotide, like that. Bio dot of human. That is the dissimilarity of atom, also similar to amino acid. Cell membrane amino acid, similar to phospholipid, lipid. You see the chemical formula of lipid, phospholipid, fat. Then amino acid, protein. Okay, fine. Then carbohydrate, you know that glucose, carbohydrate. In cell there is a carbohydrate, you know that. Okay, fine. Thank you very much, my friend. Today is an upper medical science class. I am representative of Dr. MSCOO7. Representative of Dr. MSCOO7, MSCOO7 version. For example, Z dot, security purpose, or XO, MSCOO7. I am Muslim and I feel proud for that. And am I even true religion after death? You know that. I respect honor all religious people. Those that believe one and only Creator. Those that not believe, I not go to the argue and debate. They should have chance until death. Believe one and only Creator. Those that believe more than one Creator, they should have chance to until death. Give them to until death chance. Otherwise, those that believe one and only Creator, you know that they are go to hell. Give them chance until death to understand that. And that is my fault. If I believe one and only Creator, in science will not give that logic document database mathematical calculation about one and only Creator. Creator remain in that time invisible form, not come in form any creation. Those that believe one and only Creator, no meditation, they can communicate it by Creator, by deep mind scale, brain scale, or sound scale. In meditation, as a Muslim, I try to for prayer time, 5 time prayer, not at proper time, but I try. Thank you very much, my friend. Today is an from medical science class. Also, meditation is good for your health, also your immune system. And before meditation, hygiene maintained by clean water, wash my hand, leg, face, oral cavity, nasal cavity, ear cavity. That is maintain health. Maximum microorganisms go to the oral cavity, nasal cavity, ear cavity, eye cavity, exposes part of the hand. And every time prayer, we wash that by the name of multiple grace to science for one and only Creator Allah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah. Din Islam al Islam. Hakkur pribatun Islam nurun al kufr zulman. The Islam is nur, creation nur, as light. Nur means light and brightness, and remove from darkness for me. For example, remove darkness from negative thinking, negative. Thank you very much, my friend. Today's enough.